In 2015, Elon Musk was already running Tesla and SpaceX. He didn't need another company, but he was genuinely terrified of artificial intelligence, not as a PR talking point, as a core, existential belief. He thought corporations were building something that could end humanity, and nobody was watching. So, he co-founded a non-profit called OpenAI to act as a shield. No equity, no stock options, no financial return. Over $40 million of his own money, given freely. 9 years later, he is sitting in a federal courtroom, trying to tear that exact company to the ground. Here's why. To understand what Musk is trying to destroy, you first have to understand what he actually built. The original mission was simple. Develop AI for everyone. Not for shareholders, not for profit, for humanity. And for a while, it actually worked. Then reality got in the way, because it turns out, training frontier AI doesn't cost millions, it costs billions. So in 2018, OpenAI built a capped profit arm to survive. Microsoft stepped in with a massive $10 billion check, and in late 2022, they launched ChatGPT. 100 million users in 2 months. The fastest product launch ever recorded in human history. OpenAI's valuation exploded, recently hitting a staggering $157 billion. The leadership team was suddenly sitting on top of one of the most valuable private empires on Earth. Sam Altman became the most powerful CEO in Silicon Valley. And Elon Musk? Zero. He had walked away from the board in 2018. Think about that for a moment. He helped fund the foundation. He walked away with nothing. And he had to sit back and watch other men build massive fortunes using his initial momentum. So, he filed a massive lawsuit to tear the whole thing down. But here's the thing nobody wants to say out loud about this legal crusade. Musk's entire argument rests on one single idea, that OpenAI made a binding, legal promise to stay a non-profit forever. But when his lawyers went looking for that ironclad promise in writing, no contract, no signed agreement, nothing. Just a founding charter, which a federal court often treats very differently than a legal obligation. Tech sleuths and industry insiders started pointing out that Musk's own rival AI company, xAI, appeared to be operating in ways very similar to what he was criticizing OpenAI for. Many argued it looked like standard industry practice. The irony wasn't lost on anyone. OpenAI didn't hold back in their legal filings. They painted the entire lawsuit as nothing more than a desperate campaign driven by ego, framing it as a jealous attempt to slow down a competitor. So here's the honest verdict. Did OpenAI drift from what it originally promised? Almost certainly. Did Elon Musk give real money to something real, walk away with nothing, and watch other people get unimaginably rich? Yes, but That's Not Fair has never won a federal lawsuit. The tool that was supposed to save humanity from corporate greed is now the center of the most ruthless corporate cage match of the century. Did Musk deserve a piece of the pie, or is this just a man who lost control of the future and spent 6 years trying to rebrand his frustration as a crusade? Drop that in the comments, because the courts are deciding right now. And if you want more breakdowns of how the most powerful people in the world dismantle their own empires, subscribe. We cover these every week.